In this module, we will learn the inputs, tools and techniques, and outputs of the monitor and control project work process. The monitor and control project work process plays a very important role in the project management framework, as it interacts with many other project management processes through its inputs and outputs. This process helps to collect and integrate information about different aspects of project health. Many of the other monitoring and controlling processes that we will learn about in later modules examine the difference between planned performance and actual performance. The result can be referred to as work performance information. This can be information about schedule performance, cost performance, or other project objectives. In this process, that information is pulled together and further analyzed to produce work performance reports, representing summaries of project performance that should be tailored to each individual audience of stakeholders. This analysis may lead to the identification of opportunities for improvement. Therefore, change requests are also an output of this process. Let's take a closer look at the inputs, tools and techniques, and outputs. The PMBOK guide defines several inputs to the monitor and control project work process. The first key input we will discuss is work performance information. This is similar to a term we discussed in the last module called work performance data. To review, work performance data is an output of the direct and manage project work process. It represents the current state of the project based on status reports and other data provided by the project team. However, without context, data can be meaningless. If a team member says that a task took 10 days, we would not know if that is good or bad unless we knew how long the task was planned to take. The project management framework uses several monitoring and controlling processes to perform a comparison between planned performance and the work performance data. The result is work performance information, which is a key input to the monitor and control project work process. For example, now instead of just knowing that the task took 10 days, we would now know that it finished 2 days faster than planned. This work performance information is a better indicator of the health of the project. In this process, the work performance information from various processes is integrated or consolidated to provide a holistic view of project performance. Another key input to monitor and control project work is also generated as an output of other monitoring and controlling processes. Forecasts can be developed to help the project management team and other project stakeholders to estimate final project performance using information about current performance. This can help answer questions such as, is the project currently forecasted to finish ahead or behind schedule, and by how much? Is the project currently forecasted to finish over or under budget, and by how much? Schedule forecasts are an output of the control schedule process. They can utilize earned value calculations or less formal methods. Cost forecasts are an output from the control cost process. They can utilize earned value calculations such as estimate at completion, estimate to completion, variance at completion, and to complete performance index, or they can use less formal methods as well. Don't worry about those acronyms yet. We will learn them later on in this course. In the monitor and control project work process, they are combined with work performance information to analyze the overall health of the project. The PMBOK guide defines a few additional inputs to the monitor and control project work process. The project management plan includes the documented management approach. Key components may include the communications and stakeholder management plans, since reports will need to be developed for various stakeholder groups. The scope, schedule, and cost performance baselines may also be referred to as the team is analyzing performance. Agreements are an output from the conduct procurements process. They are a legal contract between the project team and vendors or contractors stating what product or service will be provided, at what cost, and any other terms and conditions that may apply. The project team will have to ensure that the outsourced work performance outlined by the agreements is in line with the planned performance of the project. Finally, last but not least, enterprise environmental factors, such as the stakeholder culture, may influence the way that performance reports are developed, and organizational process assets may provide templates or other lessons learned. While there are several tools and techniques described for the monitor and control project work process, the major theme is that the project management team work together to consolidate the inputs, which include information about project health, and perform further analysis to produce unique, tailored reports for project stakeholders. Expert judgment and meetings are common tools and techniques used to describe the experience and expertise that the project management team, consultants, or other project stakeholders may bring to the management and analysis of project performance, as well as the collaboration that must take place among these stakeholders. Data analysis can include alternatives analysis, cost-benefit analysis, earned value analysis, root cause analysis, trend analysis, or variance analysis. Most of these techniques involve comparing actual performance against planned performance to identify project objectives requiring performance improvement. Some of these examples will be defined in more detail in later modules. The PMBOK guide defines several outputs to the monitor and control project work process. The first key output we will discuss is work performance reports, which is the documentation of project progress as compared to the performance measurement baseline. These reports should be tailored to the information needs of various project stakeholder groups. It is important to understand the differences between work performance data, work performance information, work performance reports, and the relationship between them. We can investigate this relationship by using an analogy of a funnel. Just like a funnel is designed to process a large volume of inputs to produce a more concise output, the project management framework uses several processes to handle the large volume of information that exists regarding the state of the project. At the top of the funnel, work performance data represents the ongoing status of all project work or actuals. This may be pages of status reports from project team members each week. In 10 separate monitoring and controlling processes, this work performance data can be compared against elements of the project management plan to determine any variances that exist between planned and actual performance. The result is work performance information, which has much better context than the work performance data alone. This may include information about scope, schedule, cost, quality, risk, or other project objectives. Finally, in monitor and control project work, the work performance information is consolidated and further analyzed to produce unique and tailored reports for various project stakeholders. Work performance reports represent the most holistic and concise documentation of project health. As the project management team is actively analyzing and evaluating the health of the project compared to approved plans, they may identify opportunities for improvement or other changes that may need to be made to improve future project performance. Therefore, change requests are an output of the monitor and control project work process. We will find that change requests are an output of nearly all monitoring and controlling processes. They will be an input to the integrated change control process, which will be covered in the next module. Finally, many processes may lead to updates to the project management plan and/or project documents. Since the project management plan and other project documents are not subject to the same levels of approval that the baselines are, these updates will not require formal change control. However, to ensure best practices of proper versioning, access control, and notification, it is important that the configuration management plan is followed. The monitor and control project work process plays a very important role in the project management framework, as it helps to collect and integrate information about different aspects of project health. As work performance information and forecasts are pulled together and further analysis is performed, work performance reports can be generated to document a tailored summary of project health, ideal for sharing with project stakeholders. Further, the project management team may also generate change requests to help bring future project performance closer in line with the plan. Because of its high level of interaction with other project management processes, it may not completely make sense the first time you learn it. It is helpful to come back and review this and the other integration management processes after learning all of the processes they are integrating.